Hi everyone, welcome to Swedish Dharma Tarot. If I can, I will rename my channel to Remarkable Relations. I don't know if that's possible yet. My name's christinamarialeifsotter, and I'm here to do a reading for Leo, Luscious Leo. I do love Leo. In the pre-shuffle, these cards fell out. A broken heart that's healing, clarity of thought, clarity in a situation maybe, and a Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe it's your child, or if you're a young person, it's your girlfriend maybe. We'll see. And in the Oracle cards, you got, in the Path of the Soul, you got universal connections. Isn't that beautiful? And oh, you got a really good one. In the yogic part, you got Lakshmi. She's been out, I think, 3 times in just as many weeks, but I've had these cards for a year and a half, and previously she'd probably come out 2 or 3 times. And she actually, Sahara Rose, who's written the book to the cards, says too that she only comes out to those who deserve it. So feel for the Wheel of Fortune. And here it says that Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance, fortune, and beauty. So you're very fortunate, but Leos are that way. It's just the way it is. So let's see. Final call for Spirit to tell us what else Leo needs to know. Wow. Here we have somebody's soul, or a Queen in Pentacles. We also have tradition, the Hierophant in the traditional tarot deck. And this is the symbol for marriage. And this is communication. So I wonder, Leo, maybe somebody is about to propose to you. Huh? Unless it's your soul. If you come out as a Leo woman and that's your soul here. I'll shuffle a bit more and we'll see. Okay. So if you'd like to have a private reading with me, totally doable. You get in contact with the email on the email address in the description box below. And it's going to set you back $30 US, or £30, or €30, or 300 Swedish krona. The one exception to that price list is if you happen to live in Africa or India or some other place where that kind of money just is not accessible for a tarot reading. But what can you ask? Well, the traditional things about love and money and business, etc. But I'm also happy to make contact with Spirit, somebody that you have on the other side, somebody that's passed. Or perhaps you wouldn't have contact with your guide. I love that. That's my favorite pastime, is contacting people's guides. It's wonderful. Anywho, it's ready now. I think I might need to get my bearing for a second or two. I don't see you yet. So I'm thinking maybe you are this Queen of Cups, or else it's going to you will turn up soon. Oh, Leos like to be noticed, and you like to be noticed quickly. I do see that you're a bit tired and out of balance. And look at this. Here's Lakshmi, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star card. This is actually Aquarius card, but it also, when it's not symbolizing Aquarius, it's telling us that you are who you are, you do what you do, and you don't really care what other people think. You just do your thing, and you show people just what you're capable of. And you're obviously capable of making a lot of money. But I think there's been an imbalance in your money. So if it hasn't changed, then know that it's about to, which is great. Yeah. And also, you're stepping into not just fortune or money, you're stepping into very happy times, Leo, with the 9 of Cups. It shows family happiness and money, happiness in general. But I see also that you have been tired, and I'll put a few cards on that one. Yeah, I don't really understand why. Maybe it's here you go. Here you are. I see you, Leo. But you're tired and you've been weighted down and really quite out of whack. You know what I think? Things are starting to clear for you. But in the when I wanted to clarify the heavy duty card, um, these two people came up. I think they're your kids, which didn't tell me anything until you came yourself. So I think you've been worried for your family and your family's uh, the support of your family. We're in really scary times where people who've never had problems before with money and employment suddenly we're all in the shit, to put it bluntly, and or many of us are anyway. And certainly, if you're connected to the tourist industry or to restaurants, travel in any kind of way, these are the industries that are really having such a hard time. I think, yeah, look at this. This is study. Here's your soul. I wonder what you're doing. And I think this is the soul of your wife, actually. I think you are married. I think you're a really tight couple. And there's a lot of love and equity there and a lot of spirituality. I'm going to take a look at what you're doing in the way of study. It could be a move too, actually. But study is what came to me. Yeah, it has to do with study and work. Something to do with kids. You know, Leo and Aquarius, you love kids and you're good fun to be with. Kids love you as well. Look at Obama. He's a Leo and he loves kids and kids love him as well. So we had 3 kids here, fire children or younger people. They don't necessarily have to be really small kids, but they are students themselves or their children. And here's the sun came up here too. The sun, now that's the symbol of Leo. That's your card. And this card talks a lot about artistry. It's also the card for people who paint or write or whatever that may be. But it's also the card for kids. So you're on your path. And I think both you and your wife know it. So probably whatever your business has been earlier or your job, I don't think it's dealt directly with kids, but I think maybe it's been getting close to it, and now you have the chance to retrain back to uni or wherever for a short amount of time, and whammo, you're on your path, and then money's going to come. For sure it's going to come, dear Leo. I'm so pleased to see it. And you get your mojo back, your strength, you self-empowered, and yeah, Bob's your uncle. Work that one out. It's an English expression, direct from London, I guess. I don't know. But it does mean everything's great. Everything's going to be all right. And so these cards, the healing and the clarity, and here we have a kid. I don't think it's yours. I think it's what you're going to be working with, your wife. Here's your marriage. Here's the communication. I think you guys, you've worked this out together. You've spoken and made a mutual decision for you to get behind the school bench again. And it's going to be so good for everybody. And in the path of the soul, then, you had universal connection on your path. The guidance you're now receiving is truly universal. Take time daily to connect with your guides and angels. Contact me. I'll get in contact with your guide if you're having difficulties. I'd love to do that. They wish to connect with you as much as you wish to connect with them. They're working very closely with you, and you're being encouraged to journal at this time. This is a great story you're writing. It's your personal story and it is unique to you and only you. Write poetry to express the emotions you're feeling. Write down your dreams and synchronistic events that occur. This card calls for putting your connection and experience with spirit into writing. Wow, now that's interesting because, yeah, maybe the new study has to do with writing in some way, but it certainly has to do with kids as well. Wonderful. And then you had Lakshmi. Woohoo! Goddess of abundance, fortune, and beauty. Many call upon Lakshmi, but she only comes to few who have earned it. Today, that is you. She's the goddess of abundance, physical beauty, Oyas, the vital life force, good fortune, and fertility. She's the sweetness of the fruit, the petals of the flower, the glistening of the ocean. She's such a poet, this Sahara Rose. She's the extra spark that makes certain things beautiful. She comes to you with blessings of prosperity for the fruits of your labor. She has recognized your generosity and rewards you in her ways. Whether it's financial abundance, check, it's coming. Radiant health, I think that's coming too, check. Loving partnership, where you have that, check. A comfortable home, good fortune, or impregnation you're seeking. Continue to give freely and lovingly, and so will she. Oh, that's so fantastic. So nice, Leo. You're on a roll here. What did I? Yeah, I want to ask you, please like the video, share it, subscribe. This is taking such a long time. It's such a slow job to build up a following on YouTube. But I do have an idea, and that is if you'd like to write in questions to me, I'd be happy after doing a general reading like this to answer specific questions. And of course, you can keep your anonymity. You just give me a name and your true star sign, and I will do my best to answer your question. And that can be anything. You know, love is very common. We all want to know about love, and our economies and businesses if we have them. And yeah, like I said earlier, I love to speak with guides, and also if you have some other person that's gone to spirit, I'd be more than happy to try my best to make contact, and we'll see what they have to say. Apart from that, have a great weekend. Thank you. Love and light.